Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to change the radiator in this 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. If this video is helpful, can you smash that thumbs up button and comment below? Also, I'll have some Amazon links in the description. You can feel free to check those out if you want. First thing we're going to do after we got our hood popped is we actually need to move this rod. So you're just going to kind of pull and twist like this. That pops out. I still want to use it, so I'm going to stick it in right there and hook it up here in its spot. That seems to work pretty well. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take out this breather box here, remove this torque screw and that one right there. It's a T25 Torx. All right, we got that intake out of the way. Now we need to remove this pipe. First you need to take out this screw here. All right, after you get that screw out, you can simply wiggle this, grab down here, wiggle and pull. You can pull this right out. There we go. All right, next we are gonna unplug the fan clip here. You slide this red clip back, and then you can wiggle and pull that apart like that. Then you are gonna take out the screws that hold the fans in. One right here. There's one right down here below my finger. One right here. And one right there. All right, the last thing we need to do here is unclip from the hose here. So just kind of push that in. It should slide out. There we go. You can unhook that. And then you should be able to wiggle this out. Okay, now to loosen the radiator so we can take it out, we're going to take out the grill. So take out these 4 screws right here. Okay, now that we've got those out, get in here in the edges. I've already got mine popped out, but this just hooks in with some clips. You start from one end, work your way into the middle, and then come over here, do the same thing and work your way here. It's gonna, you can see the little clip spots there where it clips in. It feels like you're gonna break it when you take it out, but they'll pop out. The next thing we need to do is remove this piece of plastic right here. So take out that bolt, and that bolt right there. All right, now we need to take this the rest of the way out, and you can see it's held on with some clips here. So what I do is just kind of come in here with a screwdriver or a knife and pry this up like this. It's hard to do with one hand because you want to keep it pulling out like that. You get the idea. Work it out, and then you can weasel this out of here. It's kind of tight, but it comes out. All right, so now we can kind of lift the radiator out of the holes that the pegs in the bottom sit in and pull it ahead a little bit. And then we're gonna undo the bolts that attach to the condenser. So there's one right there. There's one right down there. There's one right there. And there's one right there. A little tight, but you should have enough room to get in here with a 1/4-inch drive ratchet and get those. All right, now we just need to unhook our hoses and our sensor here. I'm actually going to take a set of needle nose here and clamp off that hose so I don't lose as much coolant out of this lower hose. But the first hose you'll want to unhook is this one. Let the radiator drain into a container. And then you can take these other hoses off. These are just clamps here, so you pinch these and wiggle them back, and then you can twist the hose and pop it off. This sensor, you pull this pin out, and then you can just pull this sensor right out. That's about all there is to it. Make sure you take this old gasket out of your radiator and put it in your new one, or get a new gasket, whichever. Just make sure you put a new one in a sensor location here. All right, got everything unhooked there. We ought to now be able to wiggle our radiator out. All right, there, your radiator is out, and you ought to be able to slip your new one back in and hook everything back up and put it together the way you took it apart. So if this video was helpful to you, hit that thumbs up button, comment below. I'm going to have those links in the description where you can get a new radiator on Amazon and some other things on Amazon that might be beneficial to you. No need to use them if you don't want to, but they're there if you do. So thanks for watching and have a good one.